Hey guys, it's Tom from AlansBMX. We're here checking out the Profile Vintage Box Cranks. It's a full crank set that upgrades to the 3-piece system. Profile make these once in a blue moon. Who knows when we're getting them next. Sometimes they aren't here for a couple of years, then a whole bunch of sets pop up. But let's take a closer look at what's included in the kit. So what's included in the kit is the 2 crank arms. These are a box style crank arm, hence the name. They come in 175mm or 180mm arm lengths. Don't worry too much about that unless you're racing on them. You also get the 48 spline 19mm spindle. That includes the bolt style axle bolts. You also get a sealed USA bottom bracket that is a direct replacement for the one-piece bottom brackets. That converts it to the seal bearing 19mm bearings and all your kind of spaces for that. You get a mounting tool slash removal tool, works as both. And you also get a 110 BCD spider as well included. So that fits your Takagi Suntour kind of sprockets there. You also get a set of 4 stickers for the crank arms, so you can install those yourselves, as well as a couple of other stickers included in the pack. So the box cranks are a really nice touch. They're a little bit more expensive. They're probably more comparable to the Hutch cranks that you may have seen online, also made in America. These cranks use a 9/16 spindle, so if you are upgrading from your one-piece crank, you will have to get a 9/16 pedal, otherwise it just kind of slides in and won't adjust. So if you're going to buy these, make sure you're getting a set of pedals as well. So back in the day, Profile basically kind of made up this 48 spline spindle style system for the crank, which is still used today in a lot of cranks. Basically, they used to do a lot of automotive stuff. I believe it was the steering rack that they used the 48 spline on because it was a much stronger system and interference fit. And when they started making bicycle parts, they tried it out on the spindles and found that, people weren't breaking them as often. So that's carried on to this very day. That's still used by most modern cranks, even in the larger 22 or 24mm spindles. You basically are still getting the 48 spline system that Profile invented way back when and moved over from the automotive side. Now the cranks are quite expensive, however, even back in the day, these were still about £200 and, based on inflation from like 81, 82, they would sell about £700 these days, so still pretty good value. And they also include, the BB and the this spider there. The spider is 110 BCD, so it fits most of your kind of older Suntour sprockets and and pretty much all your BMX sprockets from back in the day. It doesn't fit the larger 130mm ones, those are mainly the track ones. But yeah, your 110 BCD, Takagi, Suntour, Tough Necks, stuff like that. All bolt, just straight on. Happy days. So yeah, you can check these out over on AlansBMX.com.